What's up, guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, back with another edition of Euro Truck Simulator 2. And today we are continuing on with the Grand Gift Delivery program. We are up to drive number 6 or 7. I think 7 is where we're at now. I know we got 4 jobs left to do, so yeah, that would be 7. Anyways, we switched from ATS over to ETS. We are in Metz, where we left off with our last Euro Truck drive, and we are ready to make a delivery. Today we're going to Bourges, or Bourges, however you want to pronounce that. Anyways, we are headed out today to make our delivery. Now we are in Metz. We're at the shop here because, as you can see, I changed up the truck a little bit to go to the old Frosty the Snowman thing. So let's get going, get out of here, and we will head on out. Lights on. All my lights aren't on, I don't think. High beams. Oh no, that's not right. Let's see what we can do about getting the high beams all on. I think it's 4, isn't it? Front auxiliary. Oh yeah, let's get all those lights on when we turn the high beams on. There we go. I never use them, to be honest with you, but they're cool looking. And if ATS let me do all that, I would do it all in ATS, but I don't have that ability, so. Anyways, I am back on the multiplayer server driving today. Even though I'm by myself, I am driving on the multiplayer. Just because I like the winter mod, and I like to have it. I know there's a freestanding version I can put in, but I like this one. It works really good. So we're going to drive on here. And it takes a little bit of the stupid AI out, which, I don't know, in a way I like it, and in a way I don't like it. But there's usually a lot of people on this time of year on the server, and so it usually leads to some really funny moments. It's always good to watch, you know, other people be absolutely ridiculous. All right, so anyways, let's get over here, pick up our load, and we will get on the road. Our bobbin head dog is over there on the dashboard. Good to have him back. I miss him. I so want that in ATS. Give me the cabin accessories pack for ATS. Alright, let's get back here, back her up, and let's get hooked up, and we'll get on the road. We'll check out our load, and then we'll check out our route that we're running. Should be about right. Oh, I might be off a little bit. Oh, I'm way off. Oops. I'm not judging my mirrors as well as I should. That'll get her. There we go. Alright, so trailer our load. And see how it looks with the old snowman paint job. Yeah, a little hard to see because of the time. It's early in the morning still on a Saturday. Alright, let's look at the route that we are running, because we, as always, want to review our route before we head out, just in case the game gave us some crazy route that we could take better. It looks like we're back roads the whole way, though. We're going to take the A31 down, and then it's going to put us on a back road, and we're just going to be winding through here over to our destination in Bourges. Or Bourges. But anyways, should be fun. It's a road we haven't driven, as it is part of the France DLC. So let's get on it and get going. Let's get in cab, roll out, get our flashers turned off, and we'll whip her around and get going. Anyways, how you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. I have had the worst time trying to get ETS up and running today. Don't know why, but my ETS was just crashing and crashing and crashing where my truck was sitting the last time. So in order to get back to Met so I could start out of here, because this is where I wanted to take my job from, I actually had to go back 3 game saves and then move the truck over here and then take the job and go. And actually I had taken a job already to head out of Metz. And where was I going? I was going to Renton. And I couldn't do it because every time I went to start the truck, as soon as I tabbed out of the menu into the truck, within 5 seconds the game locked up. And it kept doing it and kept doing it, and I had no mods installed. I was in the single player, so I couldn't figure out why I was doing it. So I did a restart on my computer and everything else like that. It still was doing it. I canceled the job. It was still doing it. So finally I just gave up on what was going. Something went corrupt on that game save. So I went to about, I don't know, I went back several game saves. Actually, I went back to where we first started playing the France DLC. To where we made the recording where I made the run out of Marseille. And I did that run. Or that's where I went to backup wise. And I started there. And that actually gave me a save where I could get the truck running. I could drive the truck around and do something. And from there I was able to get it over to Metz. Took a New World of Trucks contract, and we're on the way. So. Oh. Am I on the right on? Am I on the right road? It doesn't. It looks like I'm on the right road. It had it funky. It had it going up to the roundabout, but then taking the road over, so. Roundabouts. Ugh. Alright, so let's get going, get rolling. Don't know how much traffic will be on here. I looked and there was about 100 people on the US server, so that's where I'm at running on this. So I don't know how many people we'll actually run into. If you get on the European server, it's just crazy how many people are on there, and the lag is lagorific. So I decided I'd stay on the the US server. I'd rather the population be a little bit higher, so you actually run into some people while you're driving, but it's so bad over there. I guess everybody and their brother got ETS for Christmas because it was so dirt cheap, and they're now driving. If you have not picked ETS up during the Steam winter sale, I highly recommend you do it. It's only basically it's a $5 in US money, so $5, and you get it, and it's an incredible game. Highly worth it for $5. I've been giving it away like Christmas cheer there. Like, do you have ETS2? No? Oh, here, have a copy. So anyways, yeah, if you hadn't picked it up yet, I highly recommend you grab it. If you've got PC and you can play, get you some, because it's a good game. And if you like ATS, you'll love ETS. You'll just have to get used to the trucks and the signage. So, which is something I have yet to do, is get used to the signage. And I tend to pay too much attention to the road, let alone the signs. Try and take time to read them. Alright, which ones did we get to go through? The free ones are this one, right? Alright, it's all the ones on the left now where the pass-throughs. Yep, there we go. A little fast through there. Probably could have slowed down a little bit. Had to remember, it has been a few weeks since I've driven or at least a week since I've driven ETS. So I am going to try to drive much more of it in the coming future. I wouldn't mind getting back to the point of driving either ETS or ATS every day for a recorded video for you guys, and then do a couple of live streams periodically. All right, watch our speed here. We should be governed though, because we are doing a World of Trucks contract. All right. All right, making a left up here. Sorry about that. Every once in a while, we might get a little stutter on the video from Track IR, just because I'm using a different setup for Track IR, and so every once in a while it might stutter a little bit. I had to move my camera around, and I explained this in the ATS video. I had to move my camera a little bit closer to me, and I had to kind of rig it up so it would actually work. Okay, so this one is not left. It's going to be over here on the right. There we go. Yep. I'll pass through. That's the first one I've seen that's on the right, not on the left. Alright, making a right here. Nobody coming, so we'll move on out. But yeah, I had to move my setup a little bit, and where it sits now, my microphone kind of hangs between me and it a little bit. So if my head's in the wrong place, my microphone will actually block line of sight to the Track IR transmitter. So, or should I say the hat clip. I'm not actually using a transmitter anymore. So, until I decide what to do, as far as do I buy a new one from the guys at Track Clip Pro or Track Hat Clip, whatever the name of their company was, or if I go down a different route. And actually, after I finish this video today, while all my vids are rendering, I think I'm going to go into the shop, tear the other one apart, and see if I can't fix it. Bust out the old soldering iron and voltmeter and see what I can come up with. That would be the ultimate to get it running, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I'm going to have to do a little re-engineering on it, because I'm not real happy with the fact that it broke the way it did. It's all really in the cable they use. I'm going to have to find a 90-degree cable where the connector's a 90-degree connector instead of a straight connector, and use it, and then just zip tie the power cable to the actual apparatus itself, and then that way it won't move at all when it's on there. And then I'll just use it as a wired unit, because the battery doesn't hold that much. Battery right now is getting about maybe 3 hours of battery life out of it. So it's not really doing really well. You know, I'm getting the feeling we've already been down this road before. It seems just like the road we ran on the way in here. The snow is a-falling, isn't it? I'm gonna let up a little bit here on the gas. Try and get our speed under control here. There we go. Yeah, this looks exactly like the way we came in, so Thinking we've already driven down this road. Well, huh. I don't remember where we came from to get to get into here, but I don't remember where our last run was. I don't remember what I had for dinner last night. My brain's just going away. I don't remember yesterday, let alone where I was last week. Anyways, yeah, I mean, the battery on that thing is just not lasting as long as it should be. And, you know, definitely nowhere near what it was or even close to what it's supposed to be. So I'm probably going to end up using it as a wired unit from now on. But to do that, I'm going to need to redesign it a little bit so that the wire doesn't rub on my shoulders or on my neck, and it doesn't, you know, make that connection wiggle around. Because that's basically what happened was, as I was using it, I was looking around and doing stuff, the connector, or the wire connector part of it, was tapping on my shoulder and stuff like that, and it was wiggling around a little bit, and it was causing the socket that it goes into to wiggle around a bit, and that then loosened up a bit. And you know how it is, you get that point where it starts to short out, and you've either got to put a little pressure on the front side or a little pressure on the back side for it to make a good solid connection. But mine has wiggled so much that I think it's broken the connection there on the motherboard. Oh, that's not good. That's the wrong button there. Let's not throw the parking brake while we go down the road. Let's hit the button that I had set up for cruise control instead. That would have been rough. Smoke's billowing. All the tires are locked up. Everybody in the neighborhood's like, what in the world just happened? Oh, never mind. It's just Moose driving through. I might slow down at some point for this little area here. Yeah. People of the good town of somewhere on a back road, I just drove through here way too fast. Anyways, now I'm leaving your humble little town, and I'm gonna pedal to the metal. All right, come on, slow down a little bit so I can put cruise control back on. There we go. Can we get away with the old number 8? Not too long. Not on a snowy winter road. Back road here. That might be a mistake. Alright, got a little fuel place coming up. We're good on fuel, and we should be pretty good on sleep. Because we're on the multiplayer, and of course that means I don't ever have to sleep. But we do have to slow up now. As we have a turn coming up here. Looks like this road comes to an end. I don't have to worry about any cars coming that way, since we are again on the multiplayer. This is pretty nice. I like the looks of all this. Some back country roads. What is that down there? It's like a orchard or something? Hang on. Oh, I can't stop while I'm on the multiplayer. I forget. was going to stop and take a picture, but I forget when you're on the multiplayer, you can't just pause the game. So this won't be too long of a run. It's only 2 hours and 38 minutes to our destination. And we'll get it done. So many little speed limit changes. Here's another one it looked like, but nope, still 80. That's good. Anywho, hope you guys are doing well. Videos today are late. I've had problem after problem after problem today. That and my little puppy dog, having to take care of her. Just as soon as I sit down to start recording something, she starts barking for attention. And I have to go see what she's about. And she comes first. May not, even as I sit down to record this, I might not even get a video out today. As I may have to be dealing with her too much. Another little speed change for another road that I haven't driven down. Definitely gonna have to hit that one at some point. Alright, looks like we should be able to get back into the gas. That was just slowing down for that intersection, but that turn is kind of nasty as well. It's so easy to just get up and run away in these trucks. The gearing in them. It's the same problem I have with most of the ATS trucks. They just so much horsepower. They're so easy to just run away from you. Especially this truck. I've said it before, and I need to redo this truck. Or I need to redo my truck and put this one in the stable and only use it for multiplayer, and get a different truck that I can just drive casually that has a lot less horsepower in it, because I'm not in a hurry to keep up with anybody normally when I drive in single player. Multiplayer is a whole different story, and that's what this truck was built for. This one was built to keep up with Alex and the boys on the multiplayer server. Alright. 1 hour, 30 minutes, 94 kilometers to go. So how are you guys doing? Have you completed your journey yet with the grand gift giveaway or grand gift deliveries? I hope I get mine done before the new year, and that's my goal, is to have it done before the 31st. Actually, I'd like to be done by the 30th. So that's what I'm going to shoot for anyways. I might actually sit down later and try and knock out a couple at once. But a lot going on right now. Just a lot of new games to look at and to explore. Got a key for the beta of Guns of Icarus. So I messed around with it for a little bit yesterday. And then the other real problem I have is Hemi put up a new ARC server. And been been spending time playing on it because it is my little addiction that I really, really enjoy playing. And I don't know why, because once you like build a base and you get everything done and you tame a whole bunch of animals, it's like, well, done it. And then you start a new server and you do it all over again. And it's like, well, I've already done all this. Seems rather repetitive. Alright. I like this forest area. This is kind of cool. You know what? I think this is the same route we ran the other day. Now that I'm starting to think about it, because this is where all the trees and everything are. Oh, you know what? We did this in a live stream. That's what it is. We did this in a live stream because I picked up a load of wood here in Bourges, and that's what it is. That's what it is, because somebody was asking, where's this forest area that they show in the video clip for Vive la France? And I was like, well, I don't know. We'll find it when we find it. And then I picked up a load of wood here, and that's where it went to. Or it was here. And this is where the forest is. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Yep. There's the sawmill up ahead, I do believe. I could be completely wrong, though, because there's a question mark up here, and if I've been through here already, that question mark wouldn't show up. Well, who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong about this. Dismiss everything that Moose has said for the last 5 minutes. He knows not what he's saying. He just runs his mouth sometimes. Yeah, apparently I've never been in this town. Because there's the Renault dealership, and if I had been through this town, I would have seen said Renault dealership. And that is clearly not a sawmill or a lumber yard. I are wrong, but see, I've driven the road right up there, so I have serious questions about this. All right, well, the town of Bourges, or I guess, what is it? Berg is what it actually means, or the hills, something like that. Roundabouts. Ugh. I always come into them way too hot. So. All right, here's our destination right up here, so we'll pull in, and there's another little service center right here. Plus, at some point, I'm gonna have to drive around the town and find the shop so I can purchase it. So I'm on my quest to purchase every shop in France. All right, I see our little spot up here. Looks like a pretty simple back end here. We'll go ahead and spin her around here. That actually looks like it would make it even easier if I actually drove back in there and did it there. Wow. You know, Moose, if you run it at low RPM, you should downshift to the lowest gear you have. It helps. Instead of trying to ease through the lot in 5th gear. I think I was actually in 6th. We'll pull up a little bit. That's gonna work. Reverse. Back her up. That is so cool. Look at the reflections in that gift box. That is so cool. I don't know if those are the proper reflections, but they look pretty darn neat. Easy peasy. Get her in there nice and straight. Had a really good backup in ATS the other day at the Walmart. That was nice. There we go. How about that? Well, let's check our work. Let's throw the parking brake on here. And we'll step out. Take a look at it. Snowman! Wow, it is quite overcast for 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, with all the snow coming down. Let's see, what side do we want to be on to take our photo? Oh, that one looks good. Do we want to have the high beams on? Yep. Let's have the high beams on. Snap the photo like that. What do you say? Jump out to the photo studio. Photo mode. And as always, we got to get a little snapshot for our thumbnail. So let's do that real quick. And then we'll call this an episode. And it shall be done. All right, there we go. Let's get the Scania there. Right up in the corner, like so. That all looks good. Yep. Let's snap that shot and we'll be done. Cool. Payday. All right, so that is number 7 out of the way, right? 3 to go. I might get that dragon skin after all. Not that I really want it. I'm more interested in the steering wheel, to be honest with you. And to see what the rims look like as well, so. But anyways, there we go. 7 is out of the way. 3 to go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll do another one in ETS, and then I'll do the last 2 in ATS, all right? So have yourself a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me. If you, for some reason, enjoyed the video, please smack the like button. It does help me out. Feel free to share the video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I do new videos each day and try to live stream around 7 o'clock in the evening. So come on back and join us again, either later or tomorrow, whatever works for you. And until then, stay safe. Have yourself a wonderful day. May God bless you and your family. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.